Hello, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. Thank you for coming by and taking a little bit of time out of your busy day to come and stitch with me and to just listen to some chit chat and that kind of stuff, and perhaps learn a few things. So, first of all, as always, there is Jonah, who is making his appearance again after several days. Right, Jonah? Hi, Jonah. And there's Miss Twinkle Toes, Miss Lilybell. She's over there. She's looking pretty good. So, okay. Well, there's been a real change in plans. I was supposed to get my tooth pulled tomorrow. So they had called me. Well, first of all, they had sent me all the information that I needed. And they said that, that they only accept Visa, MasterCard, or debit. That I need to fast after midnight and all that kind of stuff. And I said yes. And that I have an escort, yes. And they said it will be, and she kind of said it pretty fast. And so I had to ask her again. She told me the price, $1,509 for one tooth. I thought, there's no way. I was budgeting on like maybe 600. No. Then I asked her, I said, how much would it be if I just had a regular, freezing and him pulling it? Oh, around $500. Okay. Which was more manageable for me. So then, on all the paperwork that they had sent me, they put that I needed a rapid test. Okay, fine. Yesterday I go and I buy a rapid test at the pharmacy, $10. And that. So when they called this morning, they said, you have to have your rapid test. I said, yes. I said, I bought it at the pharmacy. No, you can't do that. You have to come into Winnipeg and you have to get one done at a lab. And I said, I'm 2 hours away. And with the price of gas, I can't drive back and forth like this. I cannot do it. So then she said, well, you need it for tomorrow. And she said, well, should we, change your appointment? And I was saying, yes. And then she said, well, you'll still have to have the test done. And I was going, oh, yeah. And I said, you know what? I said, just cancel it. Just cancel it. Because for one thing, I cannot afford the $1,500. Nor can I afford to drive back and forth, like going today and then going tomorrow. And Juliet is taking somebody today to Winnipeg, and I can't. There's no way. And then it was just, the cost of gas. And I was like, no. So then I phoned Juliet and I told her, I said, well, cancel it for tomorrow. She said, okay. And actually, that's kind of good because yesterday when I went to the store and the pharmacy, that I I noticed when I went outside there that there was a little bit of yellow liquid right by Susie in the front. And I was thinking, antifreeze? And I thought, oh no. So then I asked her if she could ask John there if he could stop in and just check. And I know there's some stuff that you can throw down in the rad to seal it. But if it's going, then that might mean I need a maybe a new rad or a aftermarket one, or maybe even a used one. I don't know. So then all of that will cost me about $200, I figure. So, yeah. So then so I called the dentist's office and I said, because I'm coming in on the 5th of April, is it feasible that if Dr. Chen can pull it out? She said, well, it's not sedation. And I said, I know that. But would he be able to pull it? And she said, well, I'll talk to him. And so I'm just waiting to hear back. So, yeah. So that's what's happening. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So when I was at the store yesterday, I picked up some vegan ice cream. Well, you know what I mean. Okay, it's not actual cream, but you know what I mean. It's vegan. Oh, and I tried it. Oh, it's good. Good, good, good. It's raspberry truffle. But each 500 milliliter container costs me $7.49. And I bought 4 of them because I thought, well, I'm having my tooth pulled. So, you know, that's going to be that's going to be tough. So, so yeah. So if you're wondering what I'm stitching on, let's get back to this. Okay, I am still stitching on Autumn Lady. Okay. And I'm converting her colors into oranges. So I have down here to do, and I have some, I think it's here. No, maybe not. But it is down here. So I'm hoping maybe that I can get this done today, this part. And I was gifted this, or they sponsored me, whatever one you want to look at, from VIPcrossstitch.com. And so I thank them for having the confidence in me to showcase this. So I have decided I am going to work on this until this is finished. That's what I'm going to do. And because I got to get something finished. I have some that have been underway for a while, and that's okay. But I just, I want to get something finished. Finished. It may not be fully finished, but it'll be finished. So, Lily Bell seems a little bit better today. I picked her up some different dog food. One that has, for the first three ingredients, chicken byproducts, and peas, I believe. And no corn, no wheat, no soy. So I'm going to see how that is. So now I have this huge bag of pedigree dog food. And I'm going to have to sell that. It's unopened. And I have, about this much left in the last bag of pedigree. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a little bit of both in there so that she becomes acclimated. Her body adjusts to having that. So far, she seems to love it. So the canned food, pedigree canned food, is okay. So, but yeah. So, yesterday I got up to 314 subscribers. You imagine? Thank you, everyone, every single one of you. I am so thankful, grateful. I feel blessed and honored that you would choose my channel to come and watch. Now, if you're just passing through, please consider liking, give me a thumbs up if you like this channel. And also, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And also, if you really like my channel, really, 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 really like my channel, please consider sharing. Share on your Facebook page or share in a group or, share with your friends and all that. Because I would be most honored to have all of you being a part of my group. It's just wonderful how, with the state of the world that it is, that we can come together like this in peaceful unity, if you will. Okay? I don't know how else to put it, but that we come together lovingly and with our fingers and material, that when we stitch, we can stitch with something in mind, like Ukraine, like the case for animals, for unnecessary breeding, for people who don't care about animals, for the homeless, for the indigent, just whatever. And if you pray, that's another good thing to do, is that you can get into a rhythm of praying while you stitch. So, say I want to do the rosary. So I can go, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. So I can do that. I don't have to say it out loud. It is just a matter of keeping it in my mind. Because if you have your mind onto something positive, okay, not negative, just positive things, then how quickly it turns those it boosts those serotonin levels in the brain, which are the happy chemicals. Okay, and it lifts our mood. I was watching Natalia this morning from Lovecraft Forever, and she's from Ukraine, and she has family there. Her mother and her son, and I don't know who else. Well, her sisters and all that. So anyway, she is so worried and about them and the state of Ukraine, and worried about the people and everything. So she will stitch. She's stitching a Ukrainian design. It's absolutely gorgeous. And she said it's a way, that's Lilybell scratching the carpet. And that's her way of stitching and putting her thoughts and energies into what she's stitching, which is wonderful, you know. And I will do that too. I will just sit here and stitch, and sometimes in the quiet, sometimes in with music, whatever it is, that I will do that. So it's yeah, it does. It helps with the serotonin, the endorphin levels, for everything else. It de-stresses, all that kind of stuff, you know. And it doesn't have to be stitching. Oh my goodness. Just pull whatever craft, knitting, crocheting, embroidery, diamond painting, journaling even, scrapbooking, you know, quilting, whatever it is, painting. Just do that and immerse yourself in this. And it really can help, you know. Like I know when I get really hungry before lunch or something, and I really want to have something to eat, but I want to wait. And so then I just pick up my stitching and I get lost in it. Because remember, as you're stitching, okay, it's actually painting with thread, okay? And you are putting yourself into, you're putting your energies into your project. And I don't know if I got to sneeze. I might have to sneeze. Oof. It's in there. But yeah, like you can pick up things and later on, and you can say, oh yeah, well I stitched that through that crisis, or I stitched this in preparation for my wedding, or I stitched this in preparation for my exams, or you know, or I'm going on a trip, or you can have it that you stitched while on a trip. You know, each one of these projects will be a reflection of you. So Laura, stitching with Laura, she alluded to that as well. So Natalia and Laura and I, we seem to be of same mind. And so yeah. Like even when I was having my migraine, I may have had all the curtains closed and that, but I I still push through and stitched. Like I know right now, like here I've got pain here, and that's stress. And it's between my shoulder blades too. And I think I'm worried about, will I be able to do this with the dentist? Will Susie be okay that I can get this rad stop that will, you know, plug up whatever holes are in the rad? Now, Susie is 14 years old. She's a 2008 Suzuki. One owner, that was me. She was bought brand new. She has 43,000 kilometers on her, which isn't very much. But I know that, I don't know, a month back, whenever it was, we had to go to Portage because I had to go to the dentist. And it was snowing and blowing and everything else, so there was a lot of drifts. And I tried to avoid the drifts as much as possible. Did I do that? I don't know. But I still, so I don't know if that caused it, plowing through. But there was also, I went in the ditch here by my driveway, and I had to get pulled out. So I don't know if it's from that. I don't know if it's just wear and tear. I don't know. It may not even be antifreeze. May not even be antifreeze. Maybe it was that some dog came there and peed. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm suspecting antifreeze. So I will have to go out there at some point and shovel away that snow with the antifreeze and put it way, way over so that when Jonah's out and about, not Lilybell because she doesn't go very far, but that she doesn't, or that Jonah doesn't start licking at it. So, because we all know that antifreeze can kill animals. It does kill animals. So, and it's got this sweet taste. I don't know why they don't put something that's bitter in there, so that they have one kind of lick and then they just, no. I don't know why they don't do that. So, but John's coming over at some point and he's going to look and he will tell me what I need and that. So, yeah. Oh gosh. If it's not one thing or another. But I knew there that there's no way I could afford $1,500. That's just, and I know that when I had all my top teeth pulled, $1,500. So, yeah. I don't know. So, yeah, there's no way. Like, I have no insurance and that there's no way. I can't afford that. So what I'll be doing is taking more Tylenol. And that, so. But anyways, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this stitch along. These are called floss tubes when you see me face to face. When I do stitch alongs, well, this is a stitch along. But when I actually show me stitching, and sorry about yesterday, I guess my camera was, my iPhone was off center. I'm so sorry about that. Um, that happens. That happens. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. So, anyways, and I do floss tube Sundays and Wednesdays. And the rest of the time, I do where you watch me stitch. So, anyways, okay. So, there's all the information down below in the description box. And again, I would like to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart and from my chubby cheeks. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me. So, from Jonah, from Lilybell, and from myself, Eva, with Stitching in the Interlake, thank you so very much for joining me. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I, and so do these two, Miss Twinkle Toes and Sir Wine-A-Lot. So please come and join me tomorrow, and we'll see what happens in the land of Eriksdale, which is in Manitoba, which is in the center of Canada. And if you want to know where Manitoba is, and you know where North Dakota is in the States, we're directly north of it. Okay? And what the weather they get in North Dakota is what we get here. So we may get a little bit colder because we're a little bit further north. But yeah. So continue to pray for the world. Pray for our enemies. And I will see you tomorrow. Toodaloodles, everybody.